It's day one of my Stephen King Halloween short story week. 7 days, 7 creepy tales. Straight from the master of horror himself. Today's pick is Mr. Harrigan's phone from his collection If It Bleeds. It's not a scream in your face kind of horror, it's more like a slow, airy whisper that sticks with you. Ooh. Okay, so here's the setup. Craig is a young teenager living in a small town in Maine, classic King territory. He gets hired to read to Mr. Harrigan, a retired, super wealthy old man who's kind of a recluse. Over time, they'll build this quiet, meaningful friendship. Craig introduces Mr. Harrigan to the wonders of the iPhone, which Harrigan finds both fascinating and disturbing. He's old school, but he sees power in it. When Mr. Harrigan dies, Craig, out of sentimentality, I don't know, slips the phone into the coffin before the burial. Yep. And then things get weird. Classic Stephen King, right? Craig starts texting Mr. Harrigan during moments of stress or grief, when he's feeling sad, when something happens with him. Don't want to spoiler much, and he gets responses. Yeah, creepy, right? Not full conversations though. He gets like bits and pieces of responses, like something very, very weird, and this makes you wonder who is responding. Who is writing to Craig? The story is not a full horror story. It's not like a classic Stephen King horror story. It's more about the emotional weight of loss, the possibilities of technology, because technology is very interesting with AI and with everything it's happening right now. And that classic King theme that we get also in Animal Cemetery. What happens when the dead don't stay entirely gone? What I love about this story is how quiet it is. It's very emotional, and it's about connection between the generations. It's about the connection between living and the dead. It's about connection between people and their devices, between people and their phones, and between younger generation and older generation. So it's very emotional, and it also touches grief in a very subtle way. So Craig doesn't have a lot of people in his life. Mr. Harrigan becomes his friend, becomes his anchor, becomes something. Mr. Harrigan is someone that he looks up to. And when he starts getting these messages from beyond, it's not just creepy, it's a bit of heartbreaking, because he lost someone close to him. And it's very heartbreaking to read about this and to see this. And this is one of the most interesting, I think, short stories, and the most heartbreaking short stories I've read, written by Stephen King. But it's also very creepy, and it's good for Halloween month, like for the beginning of this week. I guess if you've never read anything by Stephen King, I think this is a very good start, because it's not creepy, it's not weird, it's not overly sexualized like some of his books. It's a very solid start, in my opinion, if you've never read anything by Stephen King. If you've read a lot of books, or like a lot of books written by Stephen King, but you don't really read a lot of short stories, you should definitely check his short stories, because they are amazing. They are amazing. I love his short stories a lot more than I love his books sometimes. It's his short stories are just something. I'm not into short stories a lot, but his short stories, chef's kiss. And a great story. Hope you will read it. Hope you will enjoy it. Tomorrow I will be back with another short story pick. Something a little more intense. Maybe. Something a little more creepy. Maybe. And if you read Mr. Harrigan's phone, let me know what you thought. Did it creep you out? Or did it make you emotional? Or did it just make you want to bury your phone in the backyard?